W to kick things off here in Group A.
And similarly for Beyond, they want to just try to prove that they didn't, you know, they're not here by fluke, that they earned their chances through the second or the last chance qualifier. They are going to be starting on the T side. Tiger going to be opting to start on the defensive side. And on the T's already for Beyond, 2 sets of utility on Olivia and Stack. And Urcast and NCL, the 2 players with utility on Tigers. It looks like a A site retake, a B site stack, and it looks like, yeah, it looks like that Beyond going to go straight into B.
Well, Cabal with the info. And all the way out already Beyond, just charging towards the B site. Dobu holding strong. NCL here at JL, going to be completely disregarded. It is a monstrous hold. The meat grinder set up. Bomb now needs to be retrieved if Olivia wants any hope of winning the round, but he's just going to shoot heads instead. 2 quick ones with the Glock. And he wants some more as well. Going forward, not quite spotted. Oh, dangerous positioning there from Urcast, but he gets the info. And speaking of getting, it's the bomb that's been retrieved. Beyond now have an opportunity.
Yeah, Olivia just having a bit of a thought about what to do, picking up 2 quick trades back. Dobu, though, just coming a little bit too late to cover that position, but he's going to be able to hear Olivia just charging out. Olivia with no body armor, just pretty much just aim punched out. Great B-side stack from Tiger as Dobu picks up 3 for the pistol round. And that's the site you want as Tiger. And for Beyond, they just wave that off and probably just think about, all right, how are we going to get a bomb plant down? 2 flashbangs from Stack. This is most likely going to be the bomb probably exiting out of Palace, and they're going to try and flood into the A-bomb site. No, it looks like the bomb's actually going to make a bit of a fake play here. No. It's actually just going to be a full B-site send.
It's the Ferg special.
And it looks like Tiger trying to get aggressive on the back of that as well, so just going to delay it a little bit. But I don't think Urcast is going to shift. Urcast doesn't buy into the mind games like this.
Let's see if he moves at all. He's ready for this one. The B-side players haven't been spotted, but up on the balcony will be caught off guard. No. Tiger sticking to their guns and not going to go until they spot that bomb. Urcast is none the wiser, and he'll find this for free. No, it's actually Dobu coming back, as that bomb was never spotted. Tiger stick to their guns, and they secure themselves a second.
That would work against a lot of like weaker tier teams that wouldn't have an understanding exactly, that would be a little bit scared of a full site rush. But you can see Urcast and as well as Dobu, they're just chilling out on the site. They realize, okay, let's just make sure they don't get the bomb plan down. They've got trust in their teammates locking down that B bomb site. And now Beyond with the AK-47s in hands, looking to try to get a couple of explosive entries. Looking to take mid control nice and early on. 4 people actually sending it down mid, but Nine's already got the scout in hand.
Huge shot coming through there. Big headshot found, and an opener, although STK is going to be heading straight back as well. Flash comes into short. Cabal looking to defend the position, but that bomb is going to go on a rotation all the way back to A main now as QQ can't quite make his way out towards the A site. Urcast full control of Palace, and he's going to aggress like a madman, running straight through.
Nice and early, Tiger have got complete map control except for this mid and short area control after losing Dobu at triple to a T pushing up catwalk. So yes, the B side collapse is a little bit scary, but you can see NCL still has that utility used and at close range with the MP9 as well. I don't think the T's can really commit through this. They have to just hit a blinder of a headshot, but great shoulder peeking means that he drops the smoke, chills out, waits for the spray. He's just going to get out of there.
Cabal comes through, finds himself some more, and Beyond again just going to be forced into Tiger's hands. The trap has been set, and there is no escaping the apartments now, except maybe through unders. We'll see if 9 can rotate over in time. Not going to be spotting unders. He will go all the way deep into CT. So the A side is completely open, but with this 2-man advantage, there should be no way Tiger lose this round unless Olivia and Kent go huge.
I find it a bit interesting that one of the Tiger members on the B side aren't rotating across, and that means that 9 actually has to give up this murder hole position, and he's having to shift to CT. Can't lose this deal, just needs to chill out right now. Can't die. So just needs to survive and wait for teammates to come in. But he wins that deal, makes his teammates' job a lot easier. Urcast is actually going to be able to pick up the final one as well. So Tiger up to a blinding 3-0 start. Lots of money being built up for some of these players as well.
And look at all all it really cost them was that bomb plant for Beyond, who now has that max round loss bonus, and with the bomb plant should be able to buy, but it depends on if they want to, because you've got Kent's on 3,700 as well as Mayrell's there and QQ, so that's no utility unless you opt to go for those Galils. So is it going to be the half investment? How's the meta playing out right now for Beyond? No,
yeah,
there it is.
It's going to be definitely weapons. I mean, I would expect a Tiger team at this stage 100% to either force up either rifles or at least Deagles or Mac-10s and try to go a little bit more aggressively. But Tiger so far in the perfect position to kind of just deflect all these attacks, and they're just playing the numbers advantage, playing the numbers game, and just allowing Urcast to kind of roam free. And I think this is probably your best bet. So this time around, Beyond actually playing a lot slower as 9, just trying to challenge nice and early on at mid with that AWP now.
Beyond looking like they're just going to go for the stock standard A take with the remaining 3 smokes they have. A couple of flashes there on STK to get the entry runners out. And Urcast in a strong position as well. If he's not Molotov'd, STK only has the single. And 9 has the line, but he flicks off. Flash effective.
Yep, good flashbang. Like great entries coming out from Kent as well. But Urcast instantly gets the trade. Needs to try to get out of there though. That's the problem. Just staying hidden for now. He's going to drop the smoke just to make it a little bit more confusing. He just finds the timing. Time and time again, they're still going to try and challenge this, but this is actually favorable for the CTs. It doesn't matter if the Ts know where he is. It looks like Mirage is not going to be shooting just yet, and Urcast has managed to sneak out like an absolute smooth criminal. QQ, in the meantime, at Connector, has managed to do a lot of damage.
Okay, and the round just gets completely turned on its head just like that. NCL needs to fight for this, cops some big damage to find a single kill. But Olivia stands on the opposing side here. It's QQ to hold, and one bullet will do it. Bomb plant secured.
Olivia
spotted.
It's going out and challenging.
Crazy decision making, but there's the read, and is just going to completely commit to sitting here at default. NCL not ready enough. It's Olivia to get it done and beyond in what was the 3v5? 3v4? Whatever it was. It was a man disadvantage, and Beyond bring it back to find their first round.
Yeah, great double kill coming out from Olivia, and that's really important that QQ is able to come in just like an absolute god and get those flanking kills from Connector. Just draws all that attention away and doesn't allow Tiger to rotate back in. And just like that, Tiger do drop their first round. Double AWP setup now coming out for them, and it looks like they're buying down to the last of their cash reserves, and Beyond not looking too cash happy themselves. They're not that rich either. And it's going to look like they're Beyond going to send the majority of their forces over to the B bomb site. They've got one in mid. But Cabal is going to be tagging Mirage down pretty low. He's just going to take that angle again. He's going to be pretty happy doing so.
Big damage, and allowed to get back on the line again. This could be free. At least free information. It's a nasty shot that he has to hit. And he's going to do it anyway. STK peeks into it. And another for free. Mayrell's just doesn't acknowledge that Cabal could potentially still be on that line. And that's so much damage, all for free. Tiger, getting it done.
Yeah, beautiful change up from Tiger nice and early to try to bring the momentum back in their favor. The double AWP working an absolute charm so far from Cabal. And this actually forces Beyond to just complete a full rotate over to the A bomb site. They punished Dobu for being a bit over-aggressive at the A ramp. Now Olivia training the AWP in the right position after Nine's able to pick up at least another kill. So tit for tat so far, but Olivia really has been the danger man so far, and Kent is also going to be pushing in with the AK-47. Utility just stalling the CTs over at Ticket for now. As the bomb plant does go down. Instant trade coming out, and now Olivia, so many enemies that he needs to find. Stuck at Sandwich. He's going to pick off just more and more. Great damage done from Olivia, but it can't win them the round. At least he takes down 3 opponents. That's going to keep Tiger's economy pretty low, in all honesty. But Tiger do put another round on the board. And for Beyond, the loss bonus is still at least decent, where they can get a couple of weapons into the game, but not the best buy. And so far, it really has just been the Olivia show. I mean, it hasn't really been anything else. I mean, you can see that rest of the players and Beyond haven't really been fragging it up. And so far, it's just a very early tactical pause that's actually been called out by Beyond, as Tiger just seemed to be in control of the tempo so far.
So, beautiful beginnings for Tiger at least. And it's not even their map pick. So their opportunity to knock down the Titans of Beyond at this point in time. But Beyond aren't done yet. As you can see, they've still got the half investment already here in this round. Tactical timeout taken nice and early just to make sure no tilt comes through.
I think for Beyond here, it's probably a better idea to start looking a little bit more into the A-bomb site as well as mid. They're able to, I think, exploit the rotation timings a lot better that way. It looks like B, they're just unable to do so. They haven't really taken full control of mid, haven't really been able to punish a short player just yet to make the B site take a lot easier. So now they understand that there's a double AWP though, it could definitely change up. So looks like they're sending the majority of their forces over to this mid position, and deep smokes coming in might actually mean a split B. That's a really nice boost coming out to allow Cabal a really early entry into the B apps.
Great movement, great teamwork, and Cabal has been spotted, has the molly to drop, but that's going to force the pistol forward and manages to at least find one with the P250. NCL is here to pick up the scraps, but it's Mayrolls getting it done, and it's back to the 2v2 just like that. Fast rotation coming out from the CTs. And it's just one man to cover. STK couldn't get it done, but the AWP is not going to connect either. Mayrolls can't get the job done. It's Dobu doing it for Tiger again.
And as soon as I say that, where I go, okay, the only way they can take B is to try to take the short control, works an absolute charm this time around. So Cabal doesn't realize the danger of actually just dropping an incendiary grenade at that stage. He thinks it's a much slower strat, but he's caught with his pants down. And although he's able to get one, loses the AWP, and Mayrolls could have been in a position to do more damage. Unfortunately, he couldn't. So Tiger still win that one, but their economy is not in a good position right now. Beyond's actually in a very good position to completely reset the CT side. So out comes a better buy this time around, and the AWP's going to be in the hands of Olivia once again. Beyond might look to angle themselves once again over to the B bomb site nice and early. Urcast misses the jump. So decides to retreat back in the connector for safety. Double Molotov coming out from Tiger, nice and early from B-Amps. Olivia's going to be calling that, but 9 pushing up. This is just relentless aggression on all sides, and 9, he's able to get a leg shot down, but he's trying to run away. Absolutely no chance whatsoever. Early pick goes in the favor of Beyond. And still with a lot of time to just take map control as well.
Yeah, great start to the round there coming out from Beyond. With this man advantage, they need to try to trade it out. But it looks like it could be the 3v1 just over towards the A site now. Molotov buying some time, but it was dropped very early there. Because now after that phase, you can see Urcast rotating back to jungle. But he has to cover a whole lot of ground. And with that, you can see the call has been made. NCL and Urcast looking to go for the triple setup at CT. This is going to be the hard read, but it might just work out. Dobu all the way under balcony now as the execute about to come out from Beyond here.
This is a very strong position for Beyond to be in. They've got an attack. They've got 2 coming in from Connector, 1 from A-Ramp and 2 from Palace. All they need to do is just get these smoke down in the correct positions. You can see Mayrolls already starting to make a move, and as well as Short being covered off as well. This Molotov is torching Dobu right now, and he's brought out the smoke way too late. And he needs to be dropping this smoke and going to fight right now. So once again, another Molotov is going to go out, but they should know that another one's down there. Urcast has so much work to do right now. I don't think he can do it. He's going to be pushed out into the open from the Molotov. And this is all down to the bomb plant. If he's able to deny the bomb plant, but Dobu cannot deny it. Stack able to get the crucial kill. And what a shot coming in towards that catwalk position as well. Beyond, they managed to pick up that one, but it's a little bit dicey. That one was a lot more exciting than the previous ones.
Yeah, crazy attempt at the clutch there, but unfortunately, the man under Balk just couldn't deny that bomb plant. So, you know, props, credit where credit is due. It was a very ambitious play, which almost worked with the minimal time remaining, but still, it's Beyond to take the round with some great cover. STK reacting just at the perfect moment. And there it is, the 5-2 situation. As we head into the 8th round now, who's going to take it? Is it going to be the USPs with an upset, or does Beyond play the perfect anti-eco?
Mayrolls gets about 4 kills here.
Look, wouldn't be surprised. Amazing rifler, by all regards. But Tiger at least all playing this one together. Even with Urcast there, just gazing at unders, making sure no backstab comes through. There's some util towards both sites, so Tiger should be aware that Beyond are progressively just making their way forward all over the map. But you know what that means? they might just be split up.
Mm-hmm. And they're just waiting patiently. But the more time that that ticks away, it's going to be Stack that eventually reveals what's going on. And KNCZ's going to... Oh, Kents is going to be able to spot Urkast, but takes a huge chunk of damage. And Maya rolls. This is going to be a spray down for him.
Ooh, got half
Only
as many
two.
as you said.
Well, he should have got a little bit more. I would have said that he should have fixed that onto 9, but nevertheless, they only lose a single AK-47. That's not really the biggest danger at the end of the day.
Minimal loss.
They're not going to be upset about that. No use crying over spilt milk.
Exactly, exactly. Well, we'll see if the spilt milk goes sour in the long run, if the economy gets a little bit skewed, if Beyond can manage their way back into the game, because they are certainly edging forward. It was a 5-1 situation, whereas it's now 5-3. But Tiger are back on the weapons, and they've gone for the double op setup as well. 9, even with that glass cannon.
Yeah, but their economy is looking really shaky because without those glass orbs, it means that they're lacking utility across the board. So they're going to have to rely on their firepower really to do the talking. And once again, Beyond, just really fast connected control. My rolls is already up here, and with that smoke being popped as well from top mid, My rolls just pushing through it as well. Might be able to catch out Dobu.
Jump in, he spots that. They're just waiting for Dobu to go too far, but it's working out so far.
What is he catching the edge on? So my roll's perfect timing. And now the A side's just completely weak. 9 obviously here, able to at least get the trade, but now out comes the rest of Beyond. It is going to be the fury of the full force of Lilivia just making sure that CT isn't peeking in again. This should be a pretty easy plant.
Just dumping utility. Double molly to jungle just to secure that position. Now the bomb is going to try to be planted. 9 couldn't quite find himself another, but has the opportunity. Jiggles everywhere. The cover is there to get that bomb plant secured, but it's over at default, so it's not open for anyone. SDK just needs to be alive for as long as possible. It's fully on Olivia and Kent's just to hold this crossfire.
So the smoke's going to go down to Palace, and that's the last of the utility being used, really. So a couple of smokes also being deployed. They do have a single kit on NCL, but he's down to 16 HP. And Kent's just going to be watching the crossfire. Out comes the jump spot from NCL, and Stack just trying to stay alive for as long as possible. Enough time should have been bought. They can't really get the defuse right now on the side of Tiger. They have to back out. Enough damage has been done from Beyond. And well, Kent's is going to die there. Didn't realize that everyone had exited at the point in time. Tiger keep 2 weapons alive, but Beyond is slowly and steadily starting to claw their way back into this half.
He's just playing with volume 0. It's all right. Look, it happens to the best of us, and forgot that the bomb was going to explode. However, that is it. Beyond 4 on the board now, just 1 behind Tiger, and they have the momentum in their favour, pretty much everything in their favour. It's Tiger who are going to buy up into this one again, or at least drop a couple of rifles across and even out that economy. But that's all we see here.
Yeah, but Urkast is going on a bit of a journey in unders. Olivia, great opener as Cabal finally gets punished. Doesn't really drop that flash in the correct position though, as NCL has the scout, does a bit more damage, and cleans it up as well. Big
angle being found there. NCL certainly happy to find the freebie. Orp going to be retrieved there too.
Oh my goodness, that was a bit of a circus act right there between 9 as well as NCL.
Entertaining, at least, for all the viewers at home. But there it is, back to the 4v4. Certainly favouring Beyond in this situation. Where do they go? 3 at mid and 1 at A. Should portray that they're going towards that A site.
But there is a cheeky Urkast at unders, and that's always going to be dangerous, is that if he is able to find the timing, and he's just on the edge of doing so. He can't get the multi-man spray down, though. Does manage to at least compromise the position of the T side.
Ripped off.
Yeah, out comes the crunch now into the A bomb site. This is all down to QQ trying to win his aim duel. He's staying alive, and he's actually just identified where Tiger are trying to hold.
9 still has that AWP to play with as well. Or their main player. Going to bait it out, but they really need to deal with Dobu here. And deal with him they shall. The AWP gets on the line at the perfect moment. 9, does he know that there's a man under Balk? Oh, gets one anyway. Doesn't spot the second, but now that bomb still needs to be planted, and they know exactly where the final CT is, but cover's there. Spotted. How's the patience? QQ going to be tagged through the box. Nice shot from 9.
Oh, Kent's playing a bit with death, but great shoulder peek. Shot comes out from 9, but it doesn't connect. 5 apiece, as Beyond looking like they're just running completely rampant at the moment. 4 in a row right now.
Back into the game. Even Stevens, 5-5 as Tiger are going to be buying up yet again after the mixed bag. And we'll see if Beyond are aware. Surely they will be.
And this is really what I like seeing from TyCS a lot of the time, is because not only are like all their members really aim sharp, but now they've got all this experience as well. They understand when it's time to actually change up the tempo. And there's just no way that Tiger can respond. Just like that, 9 just gets picked off. He's trying to get, he's finally successful in the catwalk jump, but he's just blind out in the open and just a sitting duck.
Yep. No smoke on short for him to hide behind. And with that smoke at the top of con, we do see Mayrolls take full control of Connector. But Urkar's just going to be hiding at the stairs, waiting for some aggression. It's happened before, and he knows it certainly could happen again.
Yeah, but 3 players in Connector. This is really dangerous. Urkas needs to go better than 1, but as soon as the smoke fades, you can see Beyond instantly able to take him out. He's not able to do any shenanigans so far. And this A bomb site just ever so slowly collapsing under the pressure.
Dobu holds perfectly. SDK down, and now that's Tiger's entry back into the round. Still a man advantage for Beyond, but the CTs are going to fight this one like a band of brothers. Skabal spots the drop, spots the bomb as well. Kent's not going to be flicked on too. Just deals with the jungle player, and it's all up to Dobu now, who really is hedging his bets. 19 HP remaining. He is on that save and looking to try to manage the economy and buff that firepower into the 12th round of the match.
Yeah, but you can see that Beyond just going for a bit of a soft hunt at the moment, because their money isn't that great either, to be honest. They haven't built up a huge cash lead just yet, so they're just happy just allowing QQ to kind of probe. Now they're starting to push out. And, oh, that's a good spray through from Mirage. He guesses where Dobu is. And no weapon saved. Great stuff from Beyond as they're now in the lead. And Tiger looking a bit devoid for answers at the moment. Can't really put up a comprehensive defense on either bomb site.
Strong start straight out of the gates, but Beyond just stringing them together and taking that lead back for them on their map pick on the T side. So we'll see how it goes heading into the second half. Beyond now just smashing their way over towards mid. Can 9 do anything here with USP? Well, gain some info, and that's probably your best bet.
Yeah, they have an AWP at mid. I didn't die. That's 2 good things.
2 good things equals 1 great thing.
I don't know about that one just yet, Chief. I don't know about that one just yet.
We haven't stepped into the realm of amazingness, so for now, that's all they get.
Look, it's just been solid play from both sides, in all honesty, but Beyond are coming out on top just because they're able to cohesively string their attacks together, right? They're able to make the shots count. They're covering all their corners.
Oh.
Urkar,
Timing.
The timing works out for Urkar.
This is a knife. Surely presented on a silver platter. Don't. Oh, he's greedy. I thought he was being greedy. Oh, he knew someone was behind him. Must have heard some footsteps. So he didn't go for the knife instead, but he gets away with an AK and his life. So that is a big tick for Tiger.
But it kind of forces Beyond to, it also forces Beyond, should I say, to go over to the B bomb site. And that's where Tiger should be reinforcing. Urkas, he's actually going for that double play. He's going on the re-aggression after pretending to fall back. But Mirage is going to be making sure that the flank is going to be covered this time around. And now out comes the full execute over on that B bomb site. There are 2 members there, but I mean, that CZ's so far away.
Yeah, NCL probably could go for the reposition, but there was just not a huge amount of control there at short. And fortunately, he will be able to go toe-to-toe with Mayrolls, but it's Cabal they need to be worrying about. And on the site, there's the lineup. Big damage with the pistols. That should be the round, but it's a 1v2 now. Mayrolls finds ahead. 4 HP up against Urkast. Can he get the clutch?
I don't think he even has time to plant. After picking it up, he just doesn't have time.
He did. It was 4 seconds. Game's on.
Game faces as well as Urkas is just trying to predict exactly where the T is going, but Mirolls, big risk crossing the bench. Does Urkar expect this is the real question.
Surely hard clears this one. No, he's going to go back.
Oh my goodness, how does Mirolls win that? Oh my goodness, Urkas doesn't expect Mirolls to transition, and what a huge clutch coming out. What were those shots coming in from short? He just comes in and just blasts them on the run. That
was the play, but you also have to remember that should never have gone that close. There is no way that Beyond should have left it up to Mayrolls to clutch that.
Yes and no. I mean, they were walking straight into a stack, right?
Yeah.
Because of Urkar's great play. Like, Tiger had all the cards there. They should have won that, but a bit of individual brilliance from Beyond bailed them out of a terrible situation. So it is going to be a case of, okay, money's still not that great for Beyond. And Cabal, oh my goodness. There's a flashbang this time, at the very least, but I was going to say, can we stop challenging the AWP?
Oh, well, there it is. Cabal comes out on top, and that is going to be a good start to the double AWP setup. An even better start to the double AWP setup. Kent's goes down, and that is going to be the two-man advantage for Tiger. And we do see this rotation coming all the way back to A. Flash comes through for the CTs, but STK has to jump up onto the box to dodge that molly, and it's a perfect opportunity for Urkas to go aggressive. Now he wants to go forward even more. QQ, no utility. Guns out. Are they blazing? Not enough. Urcast almost doing it all himself. Bink onto May rolls, but can he clutch it again? Nah, not this time.
Not this time. It doesn't find the instant headshot like last round. So Tiger finally put an end to that win streak from Beyond, and Beyond still have enough money to drop some of their members at the very least. My roll's quite healthy on cash. For Tiger as well, pretty happy about that. But Beyond, that was a little bit of overcockiness where they go, all right, we're going to challenge B-Apps again. I don't know why they did that. Well, I get it. It's you really want to get rid of this double AWP, but there are other ways of doing so.
He did get the line. He just didn't expect Cabal to be up on the short side. So Cabal, certainly an impressive player, all things considered, at the current moment. QQ will just drop himself a flash there just to make sure he gets back to the safety of a main. And he looks to regroup with the troops over towards top mid now as Beyond. Oh, they're going to be swapping positions. Still three at top mid.
It might be another B-side split by the looks of it, but QQ is quite low, so he's just making sure that Urkas isn't pushing in once again. It looks like it's going to be a bit more of a longer round, actually, so not going to be splitting up straight up to short B as Cabal misses a very crucial shot. Does spot one, though. But he's going to have to get out of ladder room pronto.
Nice flash to allow himself to fall back to the safety of short. Kent's just waiting to gain some contact now. As you can see, it's the 3-2 split. Window is there for the taking for Beyond, however.
But Urkas is aware of the danger, though. That's the whole thing. So yeah, you can take window, but you still got to kill a dude that's watching jungle as well as window.
Dobu spots the troops coming in. A split now on the cards. QQ so low, going for the info, and he wants some more. Here with the Deagle, just waiting that Molotov again, going to force him out into the open. Not sure if he was spotted there though. NCL on a good line. Olivia needs to deal with this one, but it is going to be Urcast coming in from Con. They've done the ring around the rosy.
But with 8 seconds left and still connector completely open, 9 hasn't been missing too many shots in this position. Gens just needs to stay alive. No time to get the bomb down. So he's just going to cart that AK forward into the final round of the half. Even Stevens so far, really, between both of these sides. And I mean, I would agree with it. Both sides have played exceptionally well to kind of get the rounds that they have.
Yeah. Looking neck and neck yet again. We've had a couple of these games to date.
I guess this one's been a bit different in terms of the neck-to-neck. I mean, the scoreline was neck-to-neck on Mirage earlier on between Chiefs as well as Ground Zero, but not the manner and how they got there. This is very, very different. These have been rounds traded back and forth.
Yeah. Well, mid-aggression coming out from Urcast. Straight up top. Not off too much utility either. So, hoping just to go toe-to-toe with a couple of these pistols. But there is still that AUG and AK in the mix for Beyond. Can they have some impact?
And QQ also has managed to pick off one very nice and early to that Palace position. So that's going to help out Beyond as they've got so much time to work with. And Cabal obviously once again up to the B-App shenanigans. And I hope Beyond know about this by now. It's about the third. It's not the third round that he's been there. It's maybe about the 6th, the 7th round that he's actually been on there.
Yeah.
But hey, props to Cabal. If you're not getting punished for it, just do the same thing.
Pretty much getting away with murder at that point. All 2-2 split for Tiger. And it looks like Beyond might just be walking towards the B site. 50 seconds remain. Plenty of util to get them out. But there is some mollies here. So that could buy some time for these rotations. Timing on the flash doesn't bait the info, but again, Cabal goes on the pixel line. He's just waiting.
Ooh.
Can't quite connect and has this molly to buy the time as we mentioned, but now in comes the push. QQ, oh, he's going to be no-scoped. Cabal in the perfect position. 26 seconds remain and so much time bought just by the smoke and molly. But you can see 9, he's rotating away and oh, it's Cabal doing all the work, everything himself. NCL comes in for 1, make it a double. 3 and 2, that'll do it. Tiger will have the 1-round lead as we do head into the half. But what's going to happen in the second? That's the real question. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with that second half.
Chasing the night, chasing the night. Hotel rooms and city squares, champagne bottles, drum and snare. The sights and cities seem to fall away when you stay. Locked in love for a night or two, losing sleep just to get off you. Day to day you wanna stay out, you're chasing the light, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the night, chasing the night, chasing the night, chasing the night, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the night, holding on for life, feeling the high, so far from close. It's so hard to find my destiny. Try not to drift apart, 'cause you'll be right back at the start. And I don't wanna keep on falling. I gotta stay recalling memories we've lost and found. Explain to me what it's all about. Don't wanna keep on
Tiger taking on Beyond, and look, they're the underdogs, but they are at least going into the second half with that 1 round lead. But will it matter? It's Beyond's map pick, and they're going into their favoured side. Kev, what are your thoughts?
Look, that was a pretty good half from both sides. I wouldn't complain if I was Tiger. Up to a 5-1 start, Beyond strike back, but you're able to kind of just recalibrate at the end and get a few more rounds on the board. Not too bad. Similar for Beyond as well, is that you're down pretty nice and early on. You figured out what's going on after that tactical pause, and you're able to string a couple of rounds together. And as you said, now onto the defensive side, this is the part where hopefully they have an easier job.
Oh, but look at this aggression coming out from the CTs. That's going to be a free one. So much utility just lost there, as well as the bomb. Now these PAL players have so much pressure on their backs, just trying to make their way out. But a main control, it's going to be held for a little bit longer. KNTZ gets a single, but now the bomb needs to be retrieved, and there's been so much time for these rotations to come through. The round, it's not over yet. It's a 2v2.
Yeah, they've got plenty of time for Tiger to just pick up the bomb and rotate around it just to recommit. And for Beyond, it's a bit of a tricky position to be in. Do you kind of regroup or do you try to split up? And it looks like they're splitting up. So Olivia's now really scared of mid. He's also scared of just them walking out of Palace as well as A ramp. You can kind of see his attention is diverted in 3 different areas. Mirage, he's gone straight into unders to clear this B apps position, but that's not going to be the threat. It's all going to be down to Olivia trying to hit these shots as the T is going to be exiting out. It's going to be Kabbalah trying to find the timing at the moment, whereas 9 just holding a little bit more firm. They're trying to make as little noise as possible. Oh. This might just work out, though. 28 seconds. Mirage has cleared everything else out. This is now the danger. If Olivia is able to snap around in time, it looks like he will be able to. Cabal, shadow spotted out. Boom. And that is just patience coming out from Beyond. Rewarded as well as 9. Just up on top of Palace. All Olivia needs to do is stay alive. Mirage on the hard rotate. It's not needed. Olivia cleans up.
That's it. Olivia delivers, and it was a perfect hold there on the A site eventually. But Beyond, knock it back 8 apiece, and off that back of the pistol, they've been looking pretty good at the Enikia, so I wouldn't be surprised if they are going to find 2 in a row and start the second half strong.
Yeah, but it's been a force buy from Tiger, so let's see how it goes. I want to see how the Tech 9s or the Rec 9s work for Tiger.
Oh, I've missed them. There was that point in time where the Tech 9 was just average, extremely average. Only a couple of people would pick it up, and usually it wouldn't work, so we'd laugh at it. But now it's back, and it's interesting because it's just shrekking up a storm.
I don't know if interesting is the correct word, but it's a different in philosophy, right? There's nothing, it might be interesting to watch, but there is nothing fun being on the receiving end of that. And now it's going to be Beyond actually on the receiving end of this B side execute, and already a 1-for-1 trade, but there's actually 2 more members on the B bomb side, but still, it's only down to a 1-on-1 as Urkast is able to pick up so many with the Deagle coming in from mid. And 3-on-2.
Manages to get his mitts on that A1S as well, so we'll see if they can control the site. QQ spotting some info on his way through, but the MP7 doesn't have the greatest of range. Now just looking to close the distance. That molly tick surely heard by Urkast. Now Dobu has to try to spot this one out. There it is. 2-man peek comes through, and it's 9 to get it done. Urkast as well with the off angle. Connects on the head, and that was a perfect couple of pistols to open up the round.
Yeah, that kind of helps when Urkast just comes in and goes, hello, I'm Urkast, I kill. Okay, job done. He's on 19 kills. I don't even remember he has 19 kills. Pretty boring player if you ask me.
Except in a much deeper voice. Urkast has that real bellowy voice he speaks in.
We'll find out later if Tiger win. We can interview him and we'll be able to hear his succulent voice once again. But still, a lot of rounds for Tiger to win to even think about a victory just yet. They're sending it straight to the A-bomb site. But once again, there's going to be a lot of members over here. And Stack's going to return the favor with the Deagle.
Hand cannon. Delivering the goods, but Urkast sends them back. Return to sender. KTZ in the corner. Has QQ to help him out as well, but QQ now just going to be straight above. Oh, that one almost working out, but 9 flicks around, and in the 2v1, this Deagle could get it done. Mayros just needs to connect on the heads, and missed opportunities left, right, and center there.
Wow! What a shot onto Urkast. This is down to a 1-on-1. This is all down to a single shot.
Well, we'll see if he can close the distance. 9 knows that Mayros was low. Pulls that spray back.
Oh, man, what another messy round coming out. Tiger do manage to clean up, but that wasn't clean at all.
Keyword there's messy. That was all over the shop for both sides. But Tiger, they walk away with it and take that 2-round lead.
I guess at the end of the day, you might as well be excited about it. I mean, messy Counter-Strike, sometimes it's just great fun to watch because it's just all over the place. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, at a certain sense, I actually prefer chaotic Counter-Strike because it's unpredictable. Keeps me on my toes. There should be a full mid-rush coming out from the USPs, but that Molotov should delay that push just a little bit longer. Stack's got the 2 flashbangs lined up, 1 in unders, and a full USP push coming out from the rest of the boys.
Ooh, if Olivia works the timing here, he might just be able to get in behind enemy lines, but it looks like 9 is on his way down towards underpass just to flush him out now. Hiding in the corner. Surely 9 spots him. No. Okay, so thinks it's clear. And now this is the opportunity for Olivia to go on the hunt. Here's 9 running away. Oh, this could be interesting indeed, but oh my god, the flash is blinding everyone. Dobu at least there for the cover. So NCL needs to be thanking his lucky stars. And he has some great teammates there.
Meanwhile, Cabal gets picked off as Olivia's able to push through. So Cabal wasn't expecting that push through unders after, I think it was 9 that cleared it. Not very well, but to the detriment of Cabal. And it's just going to be onto the A-bomb site where there is absolutely no one from beyond. And this is the call that you expect from Aircast. So you guys are on this is where they've got the members. We can't take this territory. You can only go one area. And you might as well go quickly to try to retake lost areas.
And it's the perfect call as well, because Beyond did not react in time to the utility. And NCL, feeling expendable with that Mac 10, doesn't fully clear out window. So SDK is still in that position. But can NCL find anything on the B site? Olivia is the last line of defense here. But this flank is looking very strong indeed.
This would be really good if NCL is able to get this pick as well. He knows that they're probably trying to save towards the B apps, and all he needs to do is just look up. He's just trying to clear out all these areas, and that's the AK actually retrieved as well, which is really nice for Tiger. And for the rest of the players and beyond, well, look, it's just an eco. They're looking to do a little bit of extra damage, but I don't think it's going to work. 9 needs to start bailing out of there, though.
Well, we'll see if they leave this time in the post plants.
Oh my goodness.
KTZ, who is trying to get this to work.
Oh. 9 just misses every single shot with the AK, and he goes, you know what, screw it, I'm just whipping out the Tech 9 instead. It's a better gun, right? And he just instantly cleans up his opponent. I don't know why 9's sitting under balcony so late. Like, that's the part where I'd be like, hey, mate, what are you doing?
It's very important. You want to lock those rounds down as perfectly as you can, you know, from dangerous positions that they won't expect you to be in.
That's just one of the, like, what are you doing there? Like, what are you thinking? What is going through your mind? Are you void right now?
They're the big questions.
Big questions. Gun round finally comes out from beyond, and this is more of the game faces on right now for both sides. No, well, there is an AWP, but no armor. Barely any utility for Beyond to use as well, but Tiger's amping up the pace right now. They've taken this complete mid-control off the CTs already. Beyond more than happy to relinquish it. Just a couple of shots exchanged through smoke.
No, I'm just waiting for that smoke to fade as well. Sitting up on the fence and waiting. Some window aggro, but there's none. Beyond going for the 3-2 split. Looking to control mid through Con there, QQ. With a lot of pressure.
Finds the right timing, might actually be able to get the pick on 9, to be honest, because that smoke doesn't actually cover it.
Did he spot his toes? I don't think he has.
Yeah, well, he's definitely been spotted out. His position has been compromised.
QQ falls back with his life at least, so cop some damage. Top con smoke comes through, but speaking of through, QQ just dry walking into that one, hoping to work the timing, you'd assume. Bit of a lapse in judgment, as that's the opener for Tiger. Over towards A main, KTZ has gone forward.
I mean, they need to make a play on the side of Beyond. You can't just rely on just allowing Tiger just to roam around completely free, but it looks like it is going to be a B-side split. The AWP shot is missed, so my roll's going to be sitting at the bench position. Stack is going to be the first point of contact at Archers, and that's a perfect crossfire to actually get that trade. 2 people, they know where they are. I mean, Olivia's gone down in the meantime, but still, Tiger can't get the entries. They're all spread out across the place, and Stack just trying to stay alive for as long as possible. The bomb has been lost. Has he done enough is a real question. They've volleyed off the bomb! What the hell is that? No! Oh my goodness, 9. What are you thinking? You are not thinking at this moment. That's the round 1 from Beyond. Great stuff. But what are you thinking, 9?
I am gobsmacked. What are you doing?
Look, this is coming from the player that was sitting on the balcony with about maybe 15 seconds left in the bomb, but that is just as... That's just brain dead, man. Come on.
I feel like that was just a situation where it was like, oh yeah, I completely forgot.
I'm in
clock.
B-apps.
So
I know
sorry.
I know where the two players are, so I sit there and I wait for the next 10 to 20 seconds. Fair enough for your teammates to come in. But you need to get the bomb, boys. You need to, as Jordan would say, start to get a wriggle on.
Get a wriggle on.
They didn't wriggle on. They've lost the round.
No, they got beyond getting a giggle on, looking at that, going, oh, all right, well, they've mollied the bomb. Cheers, boys. And Kent, you just need to stay alive. Run as far away as you possibly can. We've got this one. So that was a freebie for Beyond. It wasn't not fought, but it was just an awkward situation with minimal time left on the clock.
To be honest, Beyond did deserve that. That was a really good B-side crossfire that worked out perfectly. So, and look, Stack in my role is able to buy enough time. Beautiful stuff. They get the first CT round. It's not going to look great for their economy, obviously, but look, they get a round. Rounds around. Can't complain. And Tiger going to be buying straight back into it. They have enough cash saved up from the previous rounds.
They're going to be heading over towards apartments and top mid, it seems. Beyond with a very rough buy. Not sure if they'll be able to go toe-to-toe, but Olivia and Kent's both with the M4s to tussle with. Flashes come through, as does the split through unders. And that's going to be mid-control taken. Wall bang. To short, maybe. I don't think I've ever seen anyone try that.
No, I don't even know if that actually works. I might do like maybe 6 or 10 damage if anyone's contesting it.
Yeah. Anyway, smoke towards the bottom of Con, coming out at the perfect time as the top Con smoke is also thrown.
QQ is just like, look, I did this last round. They weren't expecting me to do it again. And he has to back out because the Molotov comes out. So QQ just not having any fun so far in Mirage. He's just been found out most of the times and just taken out. So
unable to play his own game.
Unfortunate. So Tiger just heading back to the B-bomb site. Once again, it's going to be Mirals and Stack, but this time they don't have the M4s. They've only got MP7s holding off against a full assortment of rifles. A single flashbang is not going to make Mirals and Stack's day fun.
They could get into a solid crossfire as long as the van smoke doesn't come out, but it looks like that has been thrown. Actually, Mayros throws it himself, so now just going to be hiding under the balcony, hoping that some attention is drawn by somebody else, but that Molotov forces him back to the crossfire, so seemingly works. Olivia here as well, able to fight with the M4A4. These MP7s getting the job done at close range. Mayros with another and almost another again. USP going to be pulled out and just doing every single thing he can. SDK as well going for the jump shots, which did commit some damage, but the time has ticked down, and that is going to be another round for Beyond. 10 to 11 as Tiger just took too long to get out of apartments.
It's too
falling
spread out.
victim.
Yeah.
The SMGs.
Just too spread out at the moment. They're not really going and amping up the pace. As soon as the grenades were thrown, they're just kind of sitting there in my rolls, just kind of chipping away and doing so much damage. And Tiger just not looking like a cohesive unit so far on the T side, in all honesty. There's been a lot of individual brilliance that have been carrying them the rounds. And it's going to be more of the same old case in this round with just pistols.
You have to ask the question as well. Is anyone tilted from that round before, where that molly went down on the bomb?
I'd 100% be tilted, in all honesty. I'd just be like, what were you thinking? It's like you have, out of all the choices you decide to make, outside of running to T-spawn, you've made the second worst decision.
Oh, this could be free. SDK goes up at Cabal. Doesn't spot it. Okay. So Cabal's positioning.
And then Myros just does the drive-by.
Yep. And still, up on the balcony. They don't know SDK's there, so he's at Ryder's range just to hold that ground, and the rotations will come through over towards A.
I have to say for Tiger, can we please stop going B? It's not working at the moment.
Well, Olivia going to become the victim of the AWP there, 9. Bringing it back to a 3v4, but they've got a long way to go before they can even think about taking this round. Dobu gets control of the M4, and with that primary weapon, might just be able to find an opening on the A side.
Can I just note that 9 has 3 units of armor left? Has he even died this half is my next question.
I'm not sure.
I'm actually serious. He has 3 units of armor. Like, when was the last time you saw someone with 3 pieces of armor? Nevertheless, it's out comes the B-side attack, A-side attack. And it doesn't matter how much armor he has there. He's dead. Kent's triple kill. Pretty easy hold for him.
Well, you sure did ask for that one. 9 keeping the armor for so long, but just long enough. Just long enough.
To die before having to reinvest.
Exactly.
So Tiger are calling another tactical timeout, but I don't know if it's going to help you because it's just looking, well, what do you do here? Do you have to rely on one of your A-side executes instead? I feel like that's what they need to go for. Your B set piece isn't working.
Yeah,
you can take mid control
something at this point. Even they haven't really pressured A. They haven't just done a hard exy. They haven't had the chance to, and we're 22 rounds deep. So the economy should be starting to rise now. The round loss bonus being built up. It's a matter of what they want to do and if they're just going to be going for mid control again, because that's been working. It's just from that point beyond are very good at controlling those sites. Ooh, nice shots coming out from Mayrels there. Kent's as well with the lineup. Couldn't have asked for too much more.
Yeah, just perfect crossfire once again. Beyond have been putting themselves in very good positions to trade each other out, and that's what you like seeing on the CT side. Tiger have not been doing a good enough job with the flashbangs to break off these crossfires, and it might be another case of, well, there's mid-control. Taken by Tiger without losing anything, just expending a bit of utility, but they also find out where the AWP is, and Olivia's decided to go on the long journey back into the A side.
Urkas just controlling Pal as well, and Olivia doesn't want to go toe-to-toe with the mid players, but it is Cabal looking to control it from unders, coming in very late indeed. As now Tiger, they are rotating back towards A, looking like we might just see that execute we were asking for, with a split from 2 players up con.
Yeah, which is really good because that means that you can place this pressure from a different angle and try to make sure that any CT, if they were hypothetically playing stairs, is kind of sweating it out a little bit.
From this point, Beyond might just go for the hard rotation. Smoke's invested in. But some counter utility thrown as well, and Beyond now starting to go for this rotation. Mayrol's up short, might be able to deny the push up con, but we'll see what Cabal does. As the A-main players haven't come out yet, they've still got window control.
Yeah, I mean, they can't get through A-ramp because of these Molotovs, and QQ, though, countered out by a Molotov from the T side. So very early pick, and now a complete jungle control as well for the Ts. Only 1 sector, or 2 sectors really, they have to be worried about. No smoke grenades except for Cabal, and he needs to kind of drop that over at maybe Connector instead, but he drops it at window. And an open plant coming out.
Gets the bomb down, just the perfect time. NCL with the car by Kents for the trade. Olivia can't quite get too much done there. It is going to be Kents doing all the work now. It's all up to Olivia in the 1v2 to try to clutch it. Knowing the positioning of the final 2 Ts is crucial. Although the bomb is going to be planted for both of them. Front of triple. Kid in play. Oh my god, he's back to the 1v1. And now does Cabal clutch it? It's the stick now. Olivia reeling it the whole way through. Pros don't fake. And Cabal doesn't even budge an inch. Might have not heard it. Or could have just gone for the gamble. But there it is. Beyond. They're back in the lead. 12-11 off the back of a ninja.
Yeah, and it looks like a tech pause has actually been called out this time around. So
ooh, yeah.
I don't know about that one. Tiger been dropping rounds that they shouldn't really be dropping. And that's actually starting to cost them a little bit. Beyond back in the lead right now. And what can you say about that one? That's some great play coming out from Olivia. Urkas maybe going a little bit too aggressive to try to find the pick. Doesn't work out for him, but you can see where the danger is. You don't really want a CT to kind of sneak one away through the smoke.
Well, so far, Urkas doing a whole bunch of work here for Tiger. 22-15, leading by example and hoping that the rest of the boys follow, which they almost are. It's Dobu who's sort of sleeping, but QQ, the same could be said for him. And that being said, we were looking at the stats and talking earlier. QQ was one of the players we were highlighting as one of the god tier players on Beyond.
Yeah, I mean, but everyone has their off days. And like I said, QQ's kind of been completely counted out of this connected position. So he's actually completely struggling right now. And as long as he's just staying alive and just doing 1 or 2 kills, doesn't matter if he ends this game as a negative ratio or whatnot. He just needs to do his job at this stage and kind of secure the W pretty much for Beyond by staying alive. But Kents has been having a couple of really solid rounds so far. I'd be quite happy if I was him.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if Beyond can continue this defense and close out their map pick here in the second half. Tiger, different approach this time. Single smoke, or double smoke rather, over towards mid. And it looks like the rest of the boys are just going to charge their way out a main off the back of some utility. Deep flashes coming through, and they are just hard committing here. QQ, MP7 on the top of balcony. Needs to get something done. Defensive smoke won't save him. And there it is. It's the 5v3 as Beyond have to play for the retake here.
Yeah, it's just the pace being picked up right now by Tiger, and just Urquhart just going, you know what, I'm sick of calling like all these 6 strats. Let's just go in and actually do what we do best, which is tapping heads. Urquhart can't find the timing this time around, but Mirage is just the last man left standing. All of his compatriots have kind of fallen around him. He's just going to have to back off and save. And look at Beyond's money. It is terrible. Can't even save that. Money's been completely reset. Tiger. Beautiful round from there, but that's really just down to Urquhart just getting the entry kill, and there's just no utility for Beyond to play with.
But that's it. You said Tiger really needed to start to head towards that A site and test it out. Well, they've tested it and found that it is quite weak. And again, if they do the exact same thing, Beyond, they're on the double eco right now, so it could be another freebie. We'll see if the buy comes through. No, not even a half investment.
You can't at the moment. It's just too risky. This is now completely Tiger's ball game to kind of build up money in the next couple of rounds and make sure they clean this up. Please don't go to the B-bomb site. I'm begging you, Tiger. It's just not been clean. That's the problem. It's been really strung out. Hasn't really looked coordinated. That A site execute was the most convincing thing I've seen in a while.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens off the back of this. Double push into A main is a whole lot of information for Beyond. And off the back of that, surely we will see a B site stack come through. Well, the flank continuing on forward, and Urquhart hasn't heard a thing. But the T's are aware. Oh, that's the timing. Both of them looking back towards Pal at the same time. And that's the A site now for free, as long as Tiger do hit the old accelerate.
Yeah, they're starting to hit the nitrous boosters.
Oh.
Just racing straight into there. But Urquhart also just waiting for the rest of his teammates before dropping a Molotov and just dotting I's, crossing T's, all that good stuff, making sure site's clear. Round's over and done for, and Tiger just once again it's just tit for tat at the moment.
Yeah.
But Beyond have to be on another eco after this. That's the problem. Unless they decide to go maybe for a couple of upgraded pistols, you can't really overinvest in that. And I think Tiger have found the success. Why don't we just go together as a group and headshot people?
It works. Whatever works, you know.
That was what they weren't doing earlier on.
Well, SDK and Mayrolls looking just to try and survive here. Nothing to carry across, but just don't want to farm or feed Tiger any more money than they need, and hoping for some exits here as well. But Tiger, they are staying all together as a unit and happily not going for the hunt. Don't want to throw away any weapons that don't need to be lost, and that's a huge buff to the economy, not losing a single man. Into the 26th, we start to head Beyond now. Can they make this one happen? They don't have the best weapons again. We're going to see QQ and STK both on the MP7s, which seems to be a very favorite SMG so far for these teams. We don't see a whole lot of MP7 action over in the Oceanic region.
All I'm saying is that the MP7s outside of maybe one round of impact at B have not really put up anything. QQ's kind of just died with the MP7 in hand and really done nothing with it so far. And it's just going to be a patience game from Tiger. They understand that Beyond are actually the ones that need to, push the point forward. It's just QQ going to be holding this angle up against Urquhart, and it's going to be whoever comes out first. And I think Urquhart is actually going to drop. That's a lot of territory gained as well for Beyond.
Running pre-fire works out after spotting the info. The SMG has that better moving accuracy. So Urquhart's not going to be too happy about that. Loses the AK and loses the map control. Now Tiger feeling like they're going to be forced back towards the mid area. We'll make some noise and, they're just going to double back over towards A. So knowing that QQ was low in PAL, do they head this direction or just tunnel in through A main? You
got to tunnel in through A main. You can't really send anyone through. The fact that Dobu is coming in, I'm just going, I don't know what to think of that, because there's just too many territory. There's too much area in Palace to clean out. You might as well just send it through A main, molly off Palace. The player can't do anything, and then just take the A site completely convincingly from there. So Dobu, does he check this off corner? He does. So that's the Palace threat being cleaned out. Now out comes the A site execute. There is this member though at Firebox. Stack's got the MP7 over at CT. That's not going to help out too much. This is all really down to Kent's just holding on with the FAMAS, but he hasn't really been cleared out. He is able to get one. traded out in time. The rest of the boys from Beyond, though, are in the position to come in for this retake. They know the bomb plant. That is absolutely critical coming out from my rolls. Now the bomb's been lost. They can't win this. Tiger, they need to back off. Beautiful force buy that's actually come out from Beyond as Nine just tries to do any eco damage he can. Doesn't work out.
And there it is, the upset round coming out from Beyond off the back of some crucial smoke spams coming through there. Bomb not secured. Tiger lose the round and let Beyond straight back into the game. The money is there from that perfectly played round 2 rounds ago. So they are going to be able to buy up here into the 27th. But that was a round that they really, really needed.
Oh, definitely. They needed to clear out that CT position, and the problem is with so little time, you have to commit to that default plan. You can't take that. You can't make that connected plan. You get sprayed through. Mirage has been having a phenomenal game so far. Really been leading that charge on the B site hold, and now he's coming over to the A bomb site and going, "Hey boys, this is how you win rounds. You shoot them."
Boom, kapow, kablamo. There it is. Mirage knows that lineup well.
And Stack's just like, I'm helping. Oh, I'm blind, but I'm helping.
Yeah.
Moral support. You can do it. You did it.
He tried. He stayed alive. And that was the crucial role at the end of the day. Well, round 27 again. Tiger on the bye. It's neck and neck. And still 2 MP7s in the mix. STK and QQ absolutely love them. And they need to get that util.
I don't think it's they love them. It's that they have no choice. They cannot get any. They can't get the rifles. And Tobu, oh my goodness, the timing from QQ looks like he's managed to make it work out this time around.
Big read. But does he expect the second man? Oh, goes for the fake reload. NCL. Maybe shoulder to shoulder. On either sides of the wall now. QQ goes forward. Hard clears the corner. Bink for bink. But it's the 8K that has the caliber. So, back to the 4v4 we go. Good positions for the 2 remaining CTs, but this triple smoke is certainly breaking up any help that they could use.
Oh no, they missed that Molotov as well. Cabal, I think, has just completely cooked it. And they can't really execute on this Urcast. Oh my goodness, Urcast might have just been able to find the timing, but he can't land the shots. Still shoulder peeking out to try to draw the attention away, and it's going to be another one that's crawling out. Urca just doing so much work, and Kent's, he's been a danger man so far. But he's going to be grenaded. Flashbang comes forward from the CTs to try to allow a little bit of pressure to be alleviated, and Nine's just coming a little bit too late to make any impact whatsoever. So Beyond finally in the lead. Still money for Tiger to buy up.
Big round coming out from Beyond.
Are we going to see the overtime again on Mirage? It just always seems to be the curse, doesn't it?
Every goddamn time. So, no one's closing this one out in regulation. Twitch chat, I'm very sorry. I apologize on behalf of everyone that we're going to be going to another Mirage overtime, but it's all right. Look, you guys love it. Everyone seems to love it. Can Tiger swing it back, though? They couldn't get that bomb plant down. But they're certainly going in, guns blazing. Nine's already a victim to Olivia, but they're just going to be fighting through the smoke now. Very messy. Dobu comes out with just 5 HP, but no one else falls. Beyond, happy to be playing just now with the man advantage.
Yep, they've done enough work to make sure that Tiger's incursion into mid is pretty costly. They're just going to be chilling out, waiting to see what Tiger can come up with. I'd be pretty confident if I was Beyond, right? Like, you've won so many rounds that you shouldn't have. You'd just be at this stage going, just keep doing what we're doing. My rolls, once again, just rolling like a tank through the opposition. And it is going to be a B-site take eventually, but Stack's still here on the off angle, so they can't really just commit without flushing him out. And finally they do. Cabal strikes without losing any HP. But you still need to take down my rolls.
Big pick coming out from Cabal, and that goes back to the 3v3, but there's so much damage done, and NCL, can he get this bomb planted? Dobu, just with 5 HP, seems to be aware of the flank coming through. So it's going to be all NCL to try to go forward now. Manages to find both himself, and Dobu deals with the flank. There it is, 14 on the board. Some great individual performances to get that round in the bag for Tiger.
Oh, and you look at Beyond's economy, it's looking pretty cooked at the moment. And Tiger are going to use their final tactical timeout just to talk about how to kind of secure this map across the board. It's gone pretty tight so far. We are going to see all 30 rounds in regulation once again, but the question is overtime on the cards?
Certainly looks like it. And look, it's 14-14, but look at the difference in kills. You've got Tiger there, 24, 23, and 26 for Urcast, Cabal, and NCL. But over on the other side, it's 24, 17, 17 for the top 3 kills, 16 there as well. So there's a lot more deaths over on Beyond side, but they've saved a lot more in those rounds that they were winning earlier on. So what do you know? Interesting differentiation between the stats there. Well, 29th round, probably the most important. You need to get this one if you want to be the man to take it, if you want to be the team to win in regulation.
Beyond actually force up here, and I don't know what to make of that. If it works out, it's going to be a huge buff, but if they lose, I mean, it's a bit of the same old, isn't it? Only 2 towards A as well on this full A side execute. It's going to be 3 coming out of Palace as well, which is so dangerous for this setup. Now comes the bust.
Utility coming through and through. Molly goes to the perfect position, but NCL, huge entry onto Kents now. QQ, only good for the single as Urcast flanks him. Back to the 4v3, man advantage, and a huge potential for Tiger to take this round. There it is, 4v2. It's STK and Mayrolls that need to fight for it. STK finds one with the Deagle. The save is called. They need this weaponry heading into the next round, and that should be another for Tiger. Surely it's just exits that SDK is looking for here. Good, no more. Not pushing straight through T-spawn. And he might just try to get his hands on a primary weapon of his own as Tiger exit out and save there at A main. But they can pretty much hang where they are because they're all full HP. There's nothing to lose. Let's see if SDK can get something. Up top. Cabal goes. Looks like they're going to spot each other. But even still, nothing else was found.
So Tiger, single match point for them to work with at the moment. And Beyond, I mean, their money, like I was saying, I don't know about that force buy. That was coming out, reeking a bit of desperation. Oh boy, it really should have been Tiger's map nice and earlier. But a couple of thrown rounds here and there, Beyond have had a bit of a chance to come back into Mirage. But Tiger now in the position of really just causing a huge upset. And I say a huge upset because this is A, Beyond's map pick, and B, I mean, a lot of people favoured Beyond.
100%. So did the odds, so did GG.
Oh, they're sending it straight to the weak bomb side as well. Myrolls, beautiful HE grenade, chipping them down within the far-ass headshot, but he just can't land the shots this time around. Uncharacteristic failing. And now Olivia's got to hold on all by himself, but Nine's got the angle covered with the orb. This might be it, Mac.
This is certainly looking like it. Urcast coming in on the flank. Not sure if he spotted the man going straight through unders, so this could be crucial. But the bomb still needs to be planted there. It's going to go down for short. But Urcast, he is on an adventure of his own straight through underpass. Must have heard QQ going through. But they're in such great post plants already. QQ needs to go huge for Beyond to give them any opportunity. But there he is, mopped up. It's STK and Kents to try to make their way through. Deagle comes out. And STK, he wants some more as well. The T's are fighting, swinging together. There it is, Urcast and 9 to close it. 16-14 for the first map. Beyond losing their map pick. That is complete ridiculousness.